This is the User Adoption Podcast. I'm Henrik de Gior. Who are you and what do you do?
Hello, my name is Philip. I'm the founder and CEO of Castify, and Castify is a customer success platform helping customer success teams to do their work efficiently, reaching out to the right customer at the right time with the right message. And customer success teams by nature are also heavily involved in user adoption.
How are you involved with user adoption?
In a more sales-led organization, the user adoption is primarily driven by the customer success manager. This means that the customer success manager typically monitors how often someone is logging in, how well they are utilizing the product functionalities, and that is specifically important throughout the onboarding. We founded Castify back in 2018 because we wanted to help those teams to do their work much more efficiently. And with Castify, they are basically always aware if a customer has adopted the product properly, if key users are using key functionalities, and that's also very important. If they don't, they can reach out proactively before it's too late.
What are the biggest challenges and successes you've seen with user adoption?
Now, we work a lot with teams, with customer success teams, so we have a lot of examples of challenges that they face. One of the things, for example, when it comes to user adoption, that is very, very critical is if a champion is leaving the team. That means the product was adopted in the past, but all of a sudden, no one knows exactly anymore what this product is all about. And that means, of course, that no one really adopts it probably. That means the customer success team typically needs to search for a new champion, reach out, be proactive, explain the product again, and make sure that it's well adopted within the team. This is one of the things that we see very, very frequently happening because people change jobs, and most of the times for products, it's one or two persons that are really responsible and know it well, and the rest of the team basically is just using the let's say the tasks in Asana, but they are not setting up the processes, or same goes for CRM or other tools. This is one of the things we frequently see. Other things, of course, are throughout the onboarding. Onboarding is the most critical part when it comes to the adoption of the product. When people do not get value of your product, they will very quickly get frustrated and they will very quickly probably leave. And this is a very big challenge for SaaS companies, very specifically to those that have a shorter cancellation period, say a monthly plan. Then this becomes a vital instrument. So it has to be made sure that the users adopt the product. So the biggest challenge, I would say, throughout the life cycle of a customer is that. So in the onboarding, making sure the product is adopted correctly. And there are, depending on your product, there are many different kind of challenges. Some products are technically complicated to be set up, so they need a lot of initial handholding and initial training, and they need a lot of connections to existing tools, for example. And other products are rather simple to use, but that might be also a challenge because if it's a rather simple product, still the aha effect, how we say that, so the realization of the value of the product still has to be there for the users to adopt the product correctly.
What advice would you like to share with people working on improving user adoption?
My advice for people who work in improving the user adoption would certainly be to have as much data that supports you and your team, meaning you must know which customer has challenges to adopt your product, meaning you must be able to tell that by data, otherwise you will not be efficient. So have underlying data that is implemented in your product that can be throughout a tool like Castify, that can be in a more product-led growth environment. Also tools like Amplitude or Mixpanel or those tracking tools, or you have a self-built tool that tells you those things, but certainly it helps if you know which of your users to reach out to and when, because that is key when you think about the scale of your organization.
Where can we learn more about user adoption and your work on the subject?
Castify has a lot of educational material when it comes to user adoption. One of them would be our blog. Head over to castify.com/blog. Another one are our webinars that frequently happen. Feel free to subscribe to our newsletter to be able to get an invite in your inbox. And there are also some past webinars that we ran already that you can access retrospectively.
For more episodes like this, visit useradoptionpodcast.com and check out the book found at useradoptionbook.com. Thanks again.
Thank you for having me.